Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Yeah, Ethereum pushed now into my target area that we've been discussing for the last week or so, and obviously the price, as you can see, it moved from the support area down here into the resistance area. We're pretty much in the middle, nearly in the middle of the resistance area, and it's not only standard Fibonacci resistance for this B wave, which could obviously result in a C wave to the downside of wave 5 or 4. But the momentum is still up, so it's too early to get bearish, right? It's about watching for possible reactions in the resistance area. The resistance area is also providing, it means whenever we are in resistance, obviously the risk is high. I will take out the 50% fib level. We don't need that anymore. Just want to tidy it up a little bit. But the risk is now high because we've moved from support into resistance. The price can still extend higher, especially as long as the intraday low is holding. That's around 2,435, and we've now reached this area that was communicated as preferred scenario in both of our wave counts. So even here in the more bearish one in yellow, the idea was that there should be a larger rally into the resistance area, but we also have, don't forget about the more bullish wave count as highlighted here in white. But most importantly, from down here, both scenarios allowed for a rally higher. And there's also the green trend line here, which provides support, which the market obviously used. That was also, we were on the way already, and I think it was yesterday, a couple of days ago. Yeah, yesterday I gave you here this roadmap, which the market also followed nicely so far. I'm even considering so we could have completed wave 3. We could have completed wave 4 even though that was quite shallow. So wave 4 is quite weak. So I'm not entirely sure if we are still in the internal third wave or if we are actually already in the fifth wave. From looking at the length of the move, I think we could already be in the fifth wave, but I have to say it's already quite extended. So let's go back to the live chart. Important is that it followed here the roadmap higher and that we're now in this area. And what is important though is that to keep this wave count, let's say, alive and highly relevant, the price shouldn't really break above 2,664. At least the price shouldn't sustain above that level, because that's the 78.6 retracement of the initial decline, and that's the 2,664 level, and shouldn't really, I mean, any B wave really in this scenario, we shouldn't get a, let's say, sustained break above that level. B wave sometimes can overshoot, so it's not itself a signal that we go higher or that the yellow count is invalidated, but the higher the B wave goes, and especially if it breaks above 2,664 and then also above 2,694, that's sort of the last target level here, well, the less likely the turnaround to the downside, okay? So that's just very important to understand, because we are likely in the yellow count in a diagonal pattern to the downside, which has problems structurally anyway. So absolutely, this could be something different. I wouldn't be surprised. All I'm saying is there is a bit of a pivot there, that if the market gets above it, will shift probabilities towards the more directly bullish white scenario. That obviously should send us higher here in 5 waves. But there's a lot to prove, and a break just above resistance isn't necessarily bullish, it's simply less bearish, because we need further price action to validate and verify here this white scenario that can then send us higher. For now, as you can see here, I'm tracking a diagonal pattern to the upside. I'm really considering that the third wave might still be unfolding, but for now, the minimum requirements for all 5 waves to the upside are completed. But exactly because of that, because we could still be in the third wave, I would want a convincing break below the last low at 2,435 to get an indication that we've actually topped in circle C of B. Until then, it can continue to extend higher, right? There's no sign of a top. All I'm saying is the risk has now obviously increased as we've moved from support into my target area. That's the update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.